Welcome to Pull the Pin Already War Room Edition. I'm your host, Jim. I'm here with Mike as usual, and our special guest, Rusty.
How's it
How's
going,
it going,
Rusty?
guys?
All right,
Good.
I'm doing good, doing good. Good to see you again, man.
You too. Living the
Yeah,
dream over
yeah,
here.
yeah. It's been, that's the last time I seen you was, I don't know, about 2-3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, Mike has met more people in this show alone than he's probably met in his whole career.
Hey, that's awesome. That's what this stuff's about.
Normally, Jim, I have a counter to something like that, but I don't. That's a true statement.
Well, why don't we get to what we're here for?
Yeah, Rusty. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, man?
All right. So I'm a Southern guy, born, raised North Alabama. Decided whenever I was 17, rather than going off to college and stuff, my buddy said, "Hey, let's join the Marine Corps." So I thought, why not? Let's go for it.
Nice.
And about 3 days later, after signing in and everything, I was wondering what the hell I've got myself into. And from there, just, the journey started. I actually went into the reserves. So I had intentions of, going off and doing a little bit, getting MOS qualified, and then coming back and going to college. I attempted that a little bit and realized that working in college just wasn't for me. And so I just stuck with my reserve duty and continue, to just serve my time. 2004, my unit got activated to OIF2. We were going to be, the crazy thing is I was with the artillery unit, but I was actually getting deployed as doing escorts and stuff. So they sent us to 29 Palms to start training, and we were jumping out of the back of 7 tons. And at that point, tore my ACL, MCL, all that good jazz. So they demobilized me. And I got stayed on active duty out there for a while, getting better, came back to Huntsville, missing all my guys and everybody that was over there. And once the unit got back, they kind of kicked me out. It's pretty much, you've done what you can. Thanks for having you. See you later. Sign your paperwork. So that was just about my military career, but I learned enough in that short span to make me a better person. I rolled over my civilian job now, government contractor. I've been doing that for about 15 years. So other than that, it's military wise helped me out a lot. I wish there was a lot more that I could have done. Especially now being 38 years old, this would be the year that I was retiring.
Yeah. I've been there. Yeah.
It's been a rough year, kind of surreal, like to think, what have I actually accomplished in my life since I got out? And to think, as a young kid, like 20 years seemed forever. And here it is. I'm looking back like I should have just stayed in. It was done.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you've learned, Rusty, that escort service is a tough job.
It is. And the wages are bad. I'll tell you that. They don't pay you near enough to get underneath those desks,
Right. But if you tore an MCL doing it, I'm sure you're pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I was real good. I mean, that was from staying cramped down there for long periods of time.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
But you weren't that good because they kicked you out. Couldn't take it.
Exactly. Or maybe I was just washed up. They got somebody that's a little bit cuter or something. I don't know.
Are you sure you didn't miss your transfer to the Navy papers?
Yeah, I missed those. I actually at one point I actually considered going into the National Guard, and was doing my paperwork to try to get in. But they have so I got an honorable discharge with there's like a code, so I have to go through this process to be okay. And it was, I don't see any benefits. I don't need compensation for it, anything like that. But my paperwork says honorable discharge, but there's a re-enlistment code in there that says I'm pretty much, a broke body. Okay. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. And I've actually been going back and forth with VA for years now, finally making some progress with them because none of my paperwork exists. I have a couple of hard copies here and reached out to Marine Force Reserves and got a disc that gives me my medals that says that I was in for I have some medals that are rated for people that have honorable service of 10 plus years, and I was only in for 5. So I'm trying to get all that, straightened out.
You
He's
have someone
really
helping
good.
you, or a firm helping you, or anything like that?
There was a local veterans group that I was in touch with, but now I'm going to Still Serving Veterans. It's here in Huntsville, so I've linked up with them to try to get the ball rolling. I told them my biggest thing is I'm wanting to get a VA loan for my home just because the interest rate, and I can't get approved. And
Really?
I've told them, hey, I don't need any back pay for no injuries. I'm not entitled to that. I'm not. No, this is all I want is just my VA where I can get a loan.
Well,
And
technically, you are entitled to something.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
I say, and they're saying, that with my injury that it was service related, and if they give me $10 a month, then it's $10 a month. That's
Right.
great. But it'll get me, like I say, I just want just to be able to get that VA loan just because it helps out me and my family with that, mortgage.
That's right.
So, I've experienced a lot of frustration with the military. That's for sure.
Well, after the show, I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies out there where they
It's
try
his
to help you.
OnlyFans page.
Yeah, my OnlyFans page.
$10 a month can go a long way for him.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of companies out there that'll help you file for VA benefits and everything, compensation.
Okay.
And it's like if you don't get anything, they don't get anything. So their job is to get you something, what you deserve.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They've helped me out a lot. Seriously.
Okay. Yeah, that would be much appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, they helped him get the money, not with his condition.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, what were we talking about? Oh.
Are we live?
Sidetracked.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live right now. Okay, yeah. Hey, it's good. Thanks for coming to the show, Rusty. Really
yes,
appreciate it, man. How was your holidays?
Great holidays.
Yeah.
I've got a wife and 2 kids, so I'm glad it's over. Didn't break the bank too bad.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah, it was really good though. It's nice to take a little time off, relax a little bit.
Hey, you said Northern Alabama.
Yep.
Now,
Huntsville.
are you a college football type or?
Hey, Roll Tide.
Oh, hang up on them, Jim.
Yeah. I figured it. It's tough growing up down here. As 92. I was 10 years old in 92 when Alabama won a national championship. So for years, I heard y'all are riding those 12 championships. So the past few years has been great to actually have some bragging rights.
Right.
And, I know Saban's going to croak over dead and Alabama's going to go to shit again.
Yeah.
So, we'll be about a 3-9 season for about 10 years in a row before too long.
Yeah.
I just want to, for the record, Rusty, say that Mike initiated football conversation.
Hey, that's college football.
I'm just saying, Mike initiated.
The best college football team out there today is whoever is playing Alabama. Just want you to know that. Okay.
Yep.
That's my favorite football team right there. My wife is a Alabama fan, and dude, when I go back home to her home, Alabama, it's ridiculous. You guys are sick. That's all I have to
that's people say military humor is horrible. It's like live down here with Alabama and Auburn around.
Yeah. So. I saw a comedian one time he said, "You ever been down to Alabama in the supermarket? You say, hey, how you doing to somebody?' And they like, I don't know you. I don't know you, but you go down that same aisle and say, Roll Tide, Roll Tide, yeah." It's like you just met your best friend. Yeah, it's like weird.
Is that
no
Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, it's Piggly Wiggly. Yeah.
You got Piggly Wigglies. We got the good meat around here.
Well, that's why we went to basic. We both You went there. Well,
That's right. Fort McClellan, Alabama.
We both went to basic.
Yeah.
Fort McClellan. Oh yeah, I've been down there a few times.
Didn't know what the hell Roll Tide was back then, and I just to make the family upset, I just say Roll Wide, Roll Wide. Oh God, man, I got kicked out of the house a couple times for that one.
I used to laugh because I was stationed down there too, and I used to laugh because their laws are a little crazy. I remember I found out that you can put a flashlight and tape it to the hood of your car, and that counts as a light.
Yeah,
yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the truth. You can get a red moonbeam and stick it on the back. It's a brake light too. You only got to have you only have to have one out of the 3 right there. So.
That's good. That's good. So, being that you're a veteran, and once again, appreciate your service.
Oh yes, sir.
But what do you think about the state of America today?
Woo, you talking You know, it's
in 30 words or less.
yeah, I don't. To be honest, it's the just the American people in general have become. It's just hard to believe that I live here. That we're surrounded by. I don't want to be. You know, it's just idiots. Like the this whole a man, a woman thing, and it's just blowing my mind that we are doing this to ourselves. And and the biggest thing is, I'm the people are supposed to look at me like I'm this redneck guy from Alabama and I'm racist and all this, and that's what you see on TV. It's just mind-boggling. It blows me away. It's kind of like in ancient times when people would they would just set up around you and let you kill yourselves within. And that's what I feel the world is doing to America right now. Is they're just sitting back and just watching us tear ourselves apart. And the violence is so high. There's so many different it turns into religion, then it turns into politics, and then it turns into race, and it's like it's never going to stop.
Wow, you just named the 3 taboos in America: race, religion, and politics. Man, that's it. That's it.
I think he recognized that stupid people are breeding faster.
Yeah,
way faster. Yes, way faster than we can help. Yeah, but,
so,
you good.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Rusty. Yeah, that's a standard, man. I'm surprised you didn't disappear. Yeah. Right? So, if you were a king for a day, what would you do to help change America? Get it back on the right track, let's say.
Oh, well, that's the reason I'm not the president. A lot of that I would do would seriously, it would, well, I don't have the feelings for both sides. I would basically get on TV and tell people to get your head out of your ass. We got this far for a reason. And, military is military. There's not color, there's green. We're in this together. And the worst part of this is that a lot of the people jumping on this racism bandwagon are prior veterans or prior service. And that's what's really rough is, and I get it. I understand that, I'm a realist and I understand the profiling stuff. If a black man walks up behind you, you feel a little squirmish. There's people that are that way. I get that. But if anybody walks up behind me that I just, I turn, to get my back away from them. That's just the way that I am. But I feel that I would just tell everyone to just, don't let history repeat itself because it's coming. I always thought that I would see history repeat itself at some points, but I think we're on the edge of like a civil war here. It's just mind boggling, and we should all have each other's back. We're Americans. That's right. We don't have to like it. In the military, you're an inspector. We got to respect the president, whether I like him or whether I don't. It's instilled in our body that we follow the chain of command. So, if Trump does something that I don't like, oh well, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on doing my daily routine. But I just feel like we're in a bad spot right now, in the politics and with the media. It's just blowing everything, and there's just so many innocent people that are getting drug into this, and especially the young-minded, or I'll say the young generation and the closed-minded people are really struggling with this. I have friends that are lesbians and friends that are gays, and
did we just lose them?
I think we did.
Oh, that was just starting to get good, right? Stuff we could talk about.
Yeah.
Wasn't this like Nate's first one?
It was too.
But he waited to the end.
Yeah.
Rusty, I don't know if you can hear us, but there you go.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
God, I was leaving. The little thing started spinning saying disconnected. I thought y'all shut me off.
No, you gotta get off that McDonald's internet.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
They probably get ready to shut down, so they probably turn their internet off.
Oh yeah.
Do they have internet down there in Alabama?
Yeah, that's the reason it's so slow. I still got that. It sounds like, I don't know, bing bong ba bomb going off in the background. It glitches and freezes, but yeah, it's yeah, I just wish everybody would, just kind of just grow up, put aside our differences, and it's okay to argue. I mean, you got your opinion, I've got mine. We don't have to get mad about it. Right. We can just, discuss it like grown men, and look, here it is, a prime example. We've got, a black guy on here. We've got a crazy guy on here, and you got a redneck from Alabama on here. So
which one am I?
I was gonna say crazy, but I didn't know if that was it. So
I thought I was a black guy.
Yeah, I was about to say he's the black guy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's like, we just, good people in general, is in the closet in there. All right.
Oh my God, he's fitting right in, Jim.
Yeah,
he's fitting right in.
Yeah, can I
love these things.
Can I ask a tough question if it's too controversial? Because there's something I'm really confused about.
Okay.
And I'm hearing it even from some of my veteran brethren here. What's this thing about the South and the Confederate flag and the traitors to America? Because I've never really, because I wasn't from the South, so I don't understand it. It never bothered me. I mean, maybe Mike can share his view, but I don't know if it's too controversial or what, because I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But I'm not a history buff.
The Confederate flag is a direct representation of what the swastika flag is to Jewish people. Plain and simple.
To who?
Yeah.
I mean that seriously, because to whom?
No, what was your question? I didn't hear you.
To whom would it be? To what? To black people? To slaves? To North American? To what?
No, just to blacks. Not all. Once again, you know how we do, Jim. We're not talking about all, but for those who are feel offended by it, it's a direct representation. It's like a negative.
Wait, you can't
connotation about.
You can't have the N-word and the Confederate flag, dude. That's getting a little greedy now. You got to pick one that offends you, and that's.
I don't. Why do we have to pick one?
Because the Jews and Nazis only get.
Dude, as many times as I call you a diehard Republican on this show, and you get offended,
I'm not offended.
I'm not. I'm an independent, Mike.
No preference.
There you go. Hey, are you doing good there, Rusty? I see you change rooms. You sure?
Yeah, my wife was going in there, so she kicked me out, and we got kids in their rooms. We're in the process of, we actually just took pictures today of our house to sell, so that's been the nightmare. Y'all can imagine.
Okay.
Cleaning
so you have a new house to buy?
Well, we're going to build one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's we're probably, if we don't hurry up and build, we're going to be homeless, but I've lived in the field before. It ain't too bad.
Right. But has your wife and kids lived in the field?
No, they haven't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I was gonna say, how hard is it to build a trailer? Isn't there all trailers down there?
Yeah, but it's the hard thing. It's like to find one to drag up is so hard.
Right.
You got to drag it up these mountains around here and behind the trees. They don't want
to.
It's tough.
I hear you. So, what do you think about you said you got out back in 2005?
Yeah, 2005.
So what do you think about our military today versus yesteryear, if you will?
It's they've gone soft. 100%.
Everybody says the same thing. Wow,
they're going soft.
Yeah.
It's, a big thing being, me being a Marine, of course we think we're the best. We think we're all that, but a big thing that we used to have was, at Paris Island, you had 4 battalions. You had 3 males and 1 female. That's just the way it was. And when they tried to integrate a male and female platoon together, it just shook up everything, like, tradition. That's what, military is supposed to be based off tradition and stuff. And it's just a fact. If you put 80 men in the and go through boot camp, you just have, it's kind of like roid rage in a way. Everybody's just trying to outdo each other, and we're all focused. And you take that and throw 10 females in there with us, it's just natural. The guys are we've all seen the girl that looks just hideous, and you go to the field for 2 months, and wow, she looks amazing.
We call him Queen for the Day.
Oh,
Exactly.
God.
It's like, she, you're right. She don't look too bad. She only got 3 teeth, but it's better than 2. So, but so when you throw that in the mix, you don't get the proper training. You don't, you just don't, there's things, that's just along the training aspect. And then, in my career now, I had to go to all kinds of Army bases. I went all over the U.S. We went to Alaska, Korea, Hawaii, and we were attached with a group that worked on the airfields. They were air traffic control. And it blew my mind to see when we were, as a civilian, getting ready to do inventory on their systems, I would have a captain saying, "Hey, I need some people to help me count this stuff." And there would be I'm not sure what a sergeant first class, I think, is the Army of an E6. Mm-hmm. They would step in, and you would have a bunch of privates all sitting around on their phones. And she would say, "I need help." And it would be the E6 that stepped up to help her. And in my time, somebody's ass would have been, as soon as they say, "I need a body," you better be flying at whoever it is. So it's, it's just, there's no respect, and it boils down to just a respect thing. It's gone out the window. There's no teamwork anymore. It's very different. And I have a cousin that he just joined the Marines last year, went through boot camp, and he explained to me some of the traditions are still there, but they don't allow cussing as much, which when I went in, they said, "You won't get cussed," but it was a tradition. They dogged you any which way possible. And it's to make you grow up. And so now you've got these people that go through boot camp who have a feelings card like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I got this green cup."
They do that in the Marines?
No, not in the Marines. I've heard that I've heard that they got like cards in there.
Yeah.
So you're Army, emotional. Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do when you send these guys overseas and they're on the front line in a fighting hole and rounds are going down range? Are they going to stand
stress
up?
Card. I can't take it.
Stress card.
Send me home.
Stand up and say, "Sorry, I just need a break." That's not.
Or how about a bullet?
Well, the stress card. What happens is you take the stress card away, and when they go to war, what they replace it with is a white handkerchief.
Yeah, that's a fact. Just wave it over. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. Is
that why they didn't give me any sensitive information?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You knew I was going to be waving that thing.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, let me step outside here for a minute.
So if you could change anything in the military, what would you change? Try to go back to the old days?
I would. Of course, I'm one of those. During my time was the best time, and then people before me will say before them was better.
Yeah. Been there.
But I will say they need to go back. Sorry about that. To a point to where team and unity was one. And I'll tell you this. It blows my mind. The biggest thing is that, so 9/11 happens and you couldn't find a yellow ribbon magnet at any gas station. They were sold out. You couldn't find an American flag that was an inch tall, much less 5 foot tall, because it was sold out. The Americans rallied together, and we were unstoppable, and then you turn around and go, let's just say last year, I think that Christmas song, "Baby It's Cold Outside," was the hot, they were saying that was based like a rape type thing. And so everyone gets on this bandwagon. And then this year, the same people that was so butthurt about that, there's a song out. The song of this year was, I guess we can cuss on here, but the song of the year here was "Wet Ass Pussy." And everybody loved it.
That wasn't,
you know what I mean? So
It wasn't a Christmas song, though.
Well, I know it wasn't a Christmas song, but you know,
Could have been. It could have been. Why not?
so
Depends what kind of Christmas you have.
So yeah, I mean, Santa came early this year.
Baby, it's wet outside.
Yeah, it's wet outside. So that's where I'm confused as, you know, us as American people, how do we, that one song that was made in like the 40s offended everyone so bad. And then a year later, you've got a woman talking about herself and everybody loves it. It's at the top of the list. It's like, we go from it one extreme to the other. Either my feelings are hurt or, oh, a woman is, you know, she's saying that about herself. And that's great.
But can you really say it's the same people who were upset about baby it's cold outside that they okay with wet ass pussy?
I don't think they're okay with it. But you know, and to me, you know, a song's a song. I mean, when it's cold outside, I play that song, comes on my Alexa all the time during Christmas.
Right.
When Whop came out, I was jamming that too, just because I thought there was a dance to it. So, you know, but that's just me. You know, I kind of go with the flow. It ain't
right.
And that's one of those, if it's and turn the station, like, okay. But you know, I'm like I say, I'm different type of person. You know, being from down here, I listen to country music. My dad, or actually there's a band called Alabama, the lead singer, me and his daughter, we were born in the same hospital, same time. So Randy Owens and my dad, you know, they sat out and drank beer in the parking lot while the kids were giving birth, you know, having the kids inside. But then raising up, you know, my sister throws me the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style CD and I'm jamming that. So, you know, I go from either, you know, I'm all in on everything that I do, but I've never been one-sided. I'm open-minded to anything.
Right.
So, you know, and that's why, you know, and I do feel for these people that I just feel like everybody's went soft. And like, you know, we all do have a voice, but at the same time, you have to realize maybe what I believe is not necessarily the right thing. So I don't need to have 500 followers behind me. It's almost like a cult type thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pushing something on someone so much that they start believing it themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I think the social media kind of endorses that too, because you think you got all these friends and all these likes, so you think you are right.
Right.
You know, when people are just trying to get you to like their stuff, so they like your stuff and they subscribe to you, and just like our subscribers, they're all probably family, trying to be nice to us.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah. I thought you had a bigger family than that. That's not right. Yeah.
There's two people watching.
Yeah.
Well, now we got Rusty on. We might get all of Alabama, because aren't you all related?
Oh yeah, we're all cousins. I was going through tonight saying, you know, my cousins, and I got, you know, actually my wife sat down earlier and said, how are you related to your Uncle Joe? And I had to, well, he's not really my uncle. I've just known him since I was a kid.
Yes.
So I call him Uncle Joe, and his son is now he's my cousin, even though we're not related. So
you and your wife are not related, right? I mean, now you are.
Well, I think we might be. We just ain't found out yet.
All right.
You know, that's one of those, when she asks if I want to go to dinner with her great grandmother, I'm like, no, because I'm not thinking know. I don't even want to chance it. That's one of those things. As long as I don't know for a fact, I think I'm okay with it.
That's it.
That's crazy, because my great grandmother's birthday is today too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually had a friend of, I actually have a cousin. She dated a guy for about 3 months, and he wanted to introduce him to his, I think, great aunt. And they pull up in the driveway and walk in holding hands, and lo and behold, they're related.
Wow.
So, yeah. That got a little.
No.
And the craziest thing is, with all that, they're still together. They've been together like 6 years. So
nice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they said, well, it's too late now. So
yeah, distant cousins, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, they went from, you know, they say in Alabama, a second cousin is the closest you can get. So I don't know. You can't ever tell.
So you say you're a contractor right now?
Yeah, I'm a government contractor.
Government contractor?
Yep.
Oh, you work on the base?
Well, we go. So I work right outside of the base here in Huntsville off of Redstone.
Uh-huh.
That's where our main out. But whenever we travel, we go to, Fort Drum, Fort Bliss, Fort Bragg.
Okay.
We go to all those places. So we actually go on post to there. And
Okay. You ever been to Fort Hood?
I've been to Fort Hood.
Oh, next time you're at Fort Hood, man, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've got one of those coming up maybe here in a couple of months. Well, when COVID happened, that's got to shut down.
Yeah.
But if we got, and like I say, I'm the lead on that project. So if there's a fielding coming up in Hood, I can kind of tell them I want to step in and go on that one. So I'll definitely do that.
All right.
Definitely do that.
Bring one of your cousins.
I got 4.
No, he's a married man. No, he's a married man.
I'll bring 3.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta love it. But yeah, let me know, man. Let me know. We'll link up. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rusty,
I'll definitely do that. That'd be awesome.
We don't want to cut you short anywhere, but we don't want this too long. Nobody wants to listen. So let's go into our pull the pin section where, like I said, you get to just share something. I know we put a lot of questions on you. You already shared a bunch of stuff, but just any random thing that really irritates you. Go ahead and share that with us. And right after that, we'll go ahead and close out.
Where to begin? What irritates me? I will say, I touched on a little bit earlier, and I've voiced this before. There's when you talk about veterans, it rubs me the wrong way when I see veterans taking advantage of the system that's in place. I know several people that they claim to have all these ailments. They claim to be suffering. They claim to be doing all this, and they're getting 100% disability for all of these things. And here I am, the guy, like I said earlier, trying to get a VA loan, and I'm getting kicked back while, a buddy up the road is drawing $2,500 a month on the government. So that's one of my things, that there needs to be someone has to count, and they've got to keep accountability of these people. And it should be, we're military, you're a veteran, you should know better. If you're going to trick the system, get a little bit, but don't draw 100% disability on something that is completely false.
Yeah.
I think we both heard that before and agree with that.
Yep.
Definitely.
100%.
That's 100%. That pisses me off. And Ohio State. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Rusty, we do appreciate you coming on. We really did have fun with you here.
Oh, yes, sir. Had a blast.
And Mike's going to say thank you, too, before he interrupts my closing.
Hey, thanks a lot, Rusty.
Yes,
I hope to see you again soon.
Definitely. I'll be back on here again.
All right. And thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in and sharing our time with Rusty here. We hope you come back for another episode. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.